Usually I round up the kids, move the sheep from one area to another so they can go get some fresh grass, go open up the buildings, let the chickens out. See, Saint Josemaria has told us we need to be a contemplative in the middle of the street, which can be pretty tricky sometimes, you know, if you're literally in a street. In a farm, it's much easier. The agricultural parables from the Bible are all around you. This was the first time in my life someone had told me that I am called to be a saint. And the way that I do that is through my ordinary work that God has called me to do here in the middle of the world without becoming a priest or joining a monastery or anything. This is what I am supposed to be doing to become a saint. Nobody had ever told me that before, and that profoundly affected me. My wife and I had always wanted to live in the country and have some acreage where our kids could run around and raise some of our own food. Got to the point in my professional work where it didn't really matter where I lived. I tell you, I don't think being a husband or being a father comes naturally to most men. I think it's a very difficult thing. And I'll say very honestly, like a lot of men, I am not naturally a kid person. But the teachings of Saint Josemaria have helped me see that fatherhood and being a husband is my vocation. It's where God wants me to be, and it's the way God wants me to live my life. So I'm not the best husband that I can be yet, but I'm... No, I never. And she'd be the first to say it. But,
the imperfections of Chris.
Yes.
What's the number one imperfection?
The camera's still rolling. I think it's really it's selfishness with my own time, wanting to have my own time and my own place where I can go and be by myself. Saint Josemaria says somewhere, you know, God is a great stone cutter. He uses a chisel like he's making a statue, and he sees the perfect image underneath the block of granite. For a lot of us, marriage and family life and the challenges of it are the hammer and the chisel that God uses to shape us into the more generous and more attentive and more loving kinds of people that he wants us to be.